Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So, you have to ask yourself when it comes to relationships, what are you bringing to the table, right? When it comes to relationships, what are you bringing to the table? A lot of times people they have all these expectations that, I want someone who has this, I want someone who behaves like this, I want someone who does this, I want someone who's going to provide me with this, all that sort of stuff. Always having a lot of times these expectations. And look, don't get me wrong, expectations are not bad. There's nothing wrong with having expectations. But the thing about it is, what are you going to bring to the table, right? What do you expect of yourself, right? What are you going to bring to a relationship that would help that relationship grow, help the relationship prosper? What are you going to bring to the table? And that's something that you really have to ask yourself. Sometimes people they want someone else to be this perfect person, to bring all this stuff to the table when they themselves don't even have that or possess that. And then sometimes you have to realize also that the person you're looking for might not be fully developed in terms of where they want to be in their life, or maybe quite be where they want to be, have the things they want to have. But that doesn't mean that the person might not be a good person for you. It might be that person is going through whatever personal growth and development that's taking place in their life at that particular time. So then it's up to you to decide whether or not that you want to be with someone who is on their own journey, their own personal journey towards the growth that they're looking for, that where they're trying to get in their life, that point to where they're trying to get in their life. So that's what we're really going to discuss today and get into. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to hit the like button and turn on your post notifications. Hit that bell. Drop your comments down below. So as I was saying, it's sometimes we're looking for perfection, and I think we have to realize that no one's perfect. Now, that's not making excuses and saying, well, you're just going to settle for anyone, and because no one's perfect, so I should settle for anyone. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that you have to realize that sometimes someone that might be good for you might not be where they can be, or at least where they're trying to be when you meet the person. So you're not going to meet someone who is in a perfect, who feels like they've probably gotten to that perfect, right, that very good place that they would like to be in their life. And you might have to, well, not have to, but if you're willing, there is an opportunity perhaps for you to be able to take that journey with that person. So for example, someone would say, well, I'm not going to date someone, you know, whatever qualifications you have for dating, whatever expectations you are looking for from someone, whatever standards, whatever you're looking for, right? That's it's up to you, because everyone has something different that they're looking for when it comes to who they want to date or who they see themselves spending the rest of their life with. But let's say, for example, someone you want to date someone who is successful, however you define success, right? They have their own business, maybe they have a college degree, they have whatever, right? They're doing they have a really good career, making a lot of money, well, however you want to define success. But there are times that you might meet someone when they're on that journey toward becoming successful, toward achieving the things, the goals and stuff that they've set for themselves. And then you have to be able to then recognize that what you might want right now, the person might not be able to give to you, right? So what you might want right now, what you might be looking for right now, the person might not be able to give to you right now. But if you are willing, not have to, but if you are willing to take that journey with this person, then you have an opportunity to build and grow and really develop a solid relationship and a foundation with them that's based on meaningful stuff, right? Based on them actually going along this journey, trying to achieve the things that they want to achieve, and you've been a part of that process. And I think that a lot of times helps to make relationships a whole lot stronger when you have also been a part of someone's journey. Like you've been there when they were not at their best, not at their greatest, but together, that you're able to grow, right? So they're supporting you, you're supporting them. But I think what happens sometimes, I see far too often, you know, a lot of people already want someone to be in a certain situation, and sometimes they're just not there yet. But as I said, it's completely up to you, right? You don't have to feel like you have to be on that journey with someone. Like you don't have to take that journey with someone if it's something that you don't personally, you don't want to do. Some people like, it's crazy how life works out, where when when you're struggling, when you're on your journey, and when you're trying to accomplish certain things in life, you have a lot of doubters. That's not when people want to be in your life or want to date you or whatever the situation is. But people are so amazed by your successes when you've accomplished the successes. So a lot of times people don't want you when you're in the dirt and the mud and you're grinding and you're sacrificing and you're, because that's not necessarily pretty. But a lot of those same people, or people in general, sometimes would be so amazed on the back end. So when you have the business and you have the this or you have the that, and that's when, a lot of times it's funny when people want to be in your life because they're already seeing, you already have the success. Some people don't want to be on the journey toward success. And so you have to decide sometimes when you come into someone's life, they might be on the journey toward their success. All right. And it's up to you to determine whether or not you want to take that journey with them, but they might not be exactly where you want them to be. Right. That doesn't mean, though, that the person might not be a good person for you. And that's a decision that you have to make. Are you going to be a part of the journey towards someone's success? Are you going to be on that journey with them? Or are you just looking for someone who's already, And then the other thing is, as I started off saying, people have all these expectations about relationships, and they have these expectations for the other person. And if you want people to have this and to do this and to, well, then you've got to make sure that what are you bringing to the table, right? Are you also willing to do those things? Because sometimes some people want stuff from other people, but they don't want to provide the same or similar, right? So they want to make sure that this person must have this and they must have that, and they must be together or whatever. And you've got stuff that you need to work on so that you would also be ready for the relationship as well. And so if I have these expectations of someone, then I should really have those expectations of myself, that I want this person to bring all this to the table. Then what am I bringing to the table if you're going to be in a relationship? And as I said, sometimes people are not where they want to be as yet. And then are you going to take that journey with them? So let me know if you have been in a situation where, you've been on that journey with someone while they're going through that grind and all that type of stuff. And just leave some tips for all of us down below. Don't forget, we're sharing on this channel. We're educating each other, motivating each other. That's the goal of the platform. That's the goal of the channel, right? And if you're already not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the bell, turn on your post notifications, and also share, hit the like button. Those two things help the channel grow. So I'll appreciate it if you do that for me. Also, all right, I know that you could be watching anyone else's channel, so I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my channel, and hope to see you back again sometime soon. Until then, peace.